Hi, my name is Lokesh. I'm a software engineer at Cybersecurity Limited in Cambridge, UK. As a software engineer, our daily routine is fairly standard across the industry. I think all software companies use agile methodology as their work process. What it means is every day your day starts with a stand-up meeting where within your team, you stand around a place and discuss what you did yesterday, what you are going to do today, and if you have any problems or if you're blocked because of a challenge that you cannot solve yourself, so you can ask for help within your team. And then the rest of the day is pretty much coding and solving problems on which you are working currently. And every 2 weeks you plan your work for the next 2 weeks. That's where you sit together with your team and discuss what you can do within the next 2 weeks. Or if you're on holidays, you can plan less work. So you make commitment to do limited amount of work in 2 weeks. You finish it in 2 weeks, and then again there's another sprint planning. A sprint is a 2-week period during which you do specific tasks. So sprint planning is basically you plan your work, do your work, then plan again, and so on. So this gives your work a rhythm, so you can make commitments to your work and your management can keep track of what you are doing within the next 2 weeks and so on. Outside of work, my hobbies include traveling, reading, cooking, playing volleyball. In terms of COVID, it has almost zero effect on us because all we need to work is a laptop and good internet connection, which means I can work from anywhere around the world. And another good thing is that being in security, it is a very high demand skill at the moment because everything is being computerized. So companies look for good software engineers who understand security and make their products secure by design and not add security as an afterthought. So security is a good place to be right now. I did my bachelor's in computer engineering from Gujarat in 2012, and then I joined a software company called InfoStretch Limited in Ahmedabad, where I worked as Android software developer for 9 months. At that time, I realized that I wanted to learn more about computer security and build a career in computer security. So I quit my job in 2013 and went to UK to pursue masters in computer security at Manchester University. So I did my masters there for 1 year, and then I started looking for a job in the UK in the computer security industry. That's when I joined Cybersecurity in 2014, and I've been here since for last around 6 years. If I was a student right now and was looking to learn more about programming in general or security, I would start by learning basics of computer engineering, like basic programming, algorithms, data structures, and then I would read more about cryptography, both asymmetric and symmetric cryptography, and most common attacks like SQL injections or cross-site scripting or simple command injections. These are technical terms, but what they mean is how an attacker can attack your website or your applications and steal your money, for example, or steal your data. Another thing to read these things online is very easy these days because you have lots of YouTube videos online, or you can just find tutorials, read them, and practice things on your own. Just set up a virtual machine on your laptop or desktop and just play with things. And I think one of the most important things I've learned in software is you must know Linux. It's an operating system just like Windows, but it's more geared towards programmers and software developers. It just makes things easier to develop programs, and it's easy to learn, even though it looks a bit scary when you follow it the first time because it's mostly command line based. But once you learn it, you understand how computers work on the inside, so it's not just a graphical UI user interface. It's the commands that run in the background. That's how computer processes your clicks and types. in terms of skills required to become a software engineer or security engineer, is that you should be good at problem solving. You should be good at maths, because programming is basically doing maths with pen and paper and then try to understand it well yourself and then try and teach it to the computers how to do things for you. That's all computer programming is. So there are lots of tutorials for this online. You can do some challenges to learn security, like capture the flag. Capture the flag is an sort of online event where there are some websites with challenges, and as you hack through those challenges you get a code word which is called a flag. So when you get the code word, it means you captured the flag, and that's the whole game. So as you do these challenges, you understand more and more about security, and you also learn more about programming. And some of these challenges even offer certifications which you can have on your CV, which is very impressive as an interviewee.